Hey everyone, Mark Fitchett here, and today I'm going to talk about modes and some common misconceptions. Here's where a lot of people who are just learning modes get it wrong. They get taught that, okay, you're in C major, play C to C. You have just played the C Ionian mode, aka the C major scale. Now, staying in the key of C, and the notes in the key of C, start on D and end on D. You have just played the Dorian mode. You have not. Not until you have chords that back it up. So, for example, in the C Ionian, you need a C major chord of some kind to back you up. So check this out. So I played C to C, but the point is, it doesn't matter. I can play D to D, E to E. I am not playing a new mode unless the chord changes. So here's the C major again. D to D. What I just played, when I did D to D, that was not the Dorian mode. You have to have the second chord of the scale, which is a D minor chord, to support the sound of the Dorian. And that would sound like this. Here is a D minor chord, starting on D. But it doesn't matter what I start on. I can start on a C note in this Dorian little chord vamp. Starting on C. I am not playing the C Ionian. Because of the chord, no matter what note I start on, it is the D Dorian. The same goes for all of the modes. Let's hear Phrygian. So Phrygian, obviously, when you're just learning the scale, of course, yes, E to E. But I could start on any note I wanted to. I'll start on, let's say, G. Going from C to C, D to D, E to E, F to F, G to G, A to A, B to B is not playing modes. You need to have the chord scale to go along with it. So in the key of C, if you want C Ionian, you need to have a C chord, maybe a couple chords that go with it, but C is the main chord. If I want D Dorian from the key of C, I need a D minor chord. E Phrygian, I need an E minor chord. F Lydian, I need some kind of F major chord. G Mixolydian, I need a G chord, usually a G dominant 7th, G 7th chord. Or the Aeolian mode, I need the A minor chord. And the Locrian, I need the B minor flat 5, or B minor 7 flat 5, B half diminished, B diminished, however you want to call it. Here is C Ionian, and I am going to play C to C a couple times, but I'm just going to randomly go from different notes to different notes. B. D. E. F, G, A, B, C, I did not play the modes. I'm just playing the C major scale, starting on the various steps of the scale. D Dorian, I will start on D, end on D, and then I'll go through the various notes in the C major scale and see what it sounds like. Okay, D to D. E to E. basically, regardless of which note I started on, it's all D Dorian because the chord is setting the precedent. It's the harmony. It's what's behind you. It's not just going note to note. Technically speaking, let's say you're in modes from the key of C, you could just learn the C major scale and just jam with that scale over any of those modes. The only problem that I find with that is that it's nice to have an orientation, like where the roots, thirds, fifths, and sevenths are, and maybe the various pentatonic scales, the target tones of each mode, the sounds that each mode makes. And this is not a discussion about how that works, but each mode has sort of little idiosyncrasies that are of that mode, that make that mode sound the way that mode sounds. Okay, thanks for watching my little discussion on modes. I hope it's been helpful, and definitely you can get way deeper into it, and there's tons of great material out there in YouTube land, and teachers sort of getting more into the depths of the modes as opposed to my little modes light here. All right, see ya. All right, thanks for checking out my YouTube Guitar School online guitar lesson. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you got something out of it. If you like what you saw and you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe, tell your friends, and if you have any ideas of things you'd like to learn on the guitar, drop me a line through my YouTube page and maybe I can put a video together for you.